Hey guys, it's Viewtiful Joe bringing you another video. This time it's going to be a little bit of an update. Sorry I haven't been putting up videos very often. I've recently come to a couple complications in terms of school, family, work, life getting in the way, basically. So the plan is to hopefully get at least one video a week. This one being that one. I might be able to get a second one this week, depends on how this week goes. But the first thing I want to say in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that this video itself is going to be a summary of what Game 2 and Game 3 were with my friend Zishan and I, and the Noble Knight Neos beatdown matchup. I ended up winning the match, no problem. Game 1 was like kind of a misplay for me. I misplayed a lot, despite its short run, but nevertheless. In terms of Vanguard, I will not be purchasing set 13, I don't believe. I'll probably buy some packs, mostly singles, because I'm only looking for a very select few things. After that, I'll probably be selling a few cards, like my Great Nature deck, in case anyone wants it. Feel free, check it out. Definitely look out for that. In terms of Weiss, I recently got my two boxes of Crayon Shinchan. I ordered 2 for my friend, for him to pick up over the weekend, and I got them today. I opened them at school, and the temptation came over me, and I opened both of them there. I was planning on opening one at school and then one on video, and I was like, damn it. Oh well, it happens. So expect that project to come soon. I have to do some research in terms of what the deck profile is going to look like. Since I only have 2 boxes, I only have to work with what I got. So definitely got to do some research. So definitely look out for a deck profile of that. Definitely look out for a deck profile of my Neos beatdown that's actually going to come out very soon. It's very similar to the Hero beatdown deck profile that I put up earlier. Actually, that one was derived from my Neos deck beatdown deck, so you'll actually get to see the original beatdown, so to speak. Despite both of them working fairly well, the Neos is more fun because Neos is probably my more favorite hero. Other news is that my friend Charles, or Twisted Trickster 35, I will put a link to his channel down below in the description box. He is working on a project that he needs help getting started. I am one of those people helping him reach out to some of the people that he needs. If you think yourself as a decent computer and or video game designer, definitely give him a PM. He is currently working on a project that he really thinks he can get kickstarted right now. And if you guys want to definitely partake, he'll give you all the information, all the details. He's got everything worked out for the most part. He just needs people to help him out in terms of the small technical and electrical things. And I don't want to give away what the project is, but if you really want to know, then he's working on making the first ever dual disc. And if you guys really want the dual disc, I know I do, I really want one, definitely hit him up, because he has all his plans set out in motion. Like, he just needs help getting it in motion. So definitely check him out. But back onto my channel, I'm going to go straight into the Game 2 and 3 summaries real quick. Game 2 was like a breeze. I had no problems, and he had all the salt in the world. I opened like broken. I opened with the Hero Lives, 2 Champions Vigilance, Warning, Reinforcements or E-Call, doesn't matter which one. I got a hero from it, and my draw was like Miracle Fusion or something like that. So Hero Lives into Prisma. Prisma's effect, dump Neos from deck to grave. Set everything, activate Reinforcements, add Bubble Man, effective Bubble Man, special summon, overlay into Daigusto Emerald, effective Emerald, detach 1, special summon Neos from graveyard. So now I have Emerald on 1, Neos on 2, and 4 back row. So pretty good, right? My friend tries to go into Medrock. He goes into Arthur, the Noble Arms, I can't frickin' pronounce their names. Use its effect to unequip to pop a spell or trap. He hits my Miracle Fusion or something, whatever it was. And then he continues to go into Sacred King. I use one of my Champion's Vigilance to negate the summon. So he ends up with nothing on board. sets 3 face downs and ends his turn. I draw, doesn't matter what I drew. I attack with Emerald, attack with Neos, takes a lot of damage. He draws, he still has nothing, sets another spell or trap. I draw, again, doesn't matter. I attack twice with both my monsters. He activates Reckless Greed in hopes to get that Swift Scarecrow, gets nothing, I end up winning the game. That was game 2. It happened like that. He was a little salty. Game 3 was a little bit harder for me, even though I still had advantage. I opened with the 1 copy of Neos in my deck in my hand, so that's a little bad, but it wasn't all bad because I had Super Poly in my hand, so I had a way of getting it into the graveyard. What happened was, since he lost, he chose to go first. He really didn't have much of anything. All he did was summon Medrot, equip Arthur, and then set 2 spells or traps. Excuse me, and set 2 spells or traps, and then ended his turn. I use a Hero Lives to special summon Prisma just to get a monster on board, and then I normal summon Alias in hopes of overlaying, and he tries to bottomless. So okay, I Gemini Spark his other face down, so no big deal. I draw a card. It happened to be like E-Call or something like that. So I set all my spells and traps, activate E-Call, go into Bubble Man, special summon Bubble Man, overlay again, I think is what I did. No, I kept Bubble Man in hand and I sat on Prisma since I still had Neos in hand. So obviously one of my set cards is Super Poly, and then I had like maybe Mirror Force and whatever else I had face down. So he finally draws into a Boars, or he draws into what he needs, and he goes into Boars, goes into Sacred King, and I go and activate my Super Poly and discard Neos as its cost. And he, as a lapse of judgment, did not realize that Super Poly could not get responded to, so he tries to lance his Sacred King, and I'm saying, dude, you can't do that. Yes, lance it leaves it unaffected, but you cannot respond to super polymerization. And he was like, crap, I forgot that you can't do that. So on top of the salt from the game 2, he is now incredibly more salty. So Prisma, Sacred King become Shining. He now has nothing left for it. So he ends his turn, I draw. I now have no more monsters in my hand except for Bubble Man, so I special summon Bubble Man, Miracle Fusion, yada yada, and I end up hitting him for game. So, needless to say, he hates my deck a lot. Then again, his Noble Knight deck is a little eccentric. He is no longer playing that Neos deck in terms of matchups anymore. He hates it. Every time he plays me now, it's never that deck. So, the deck is good in terms of the meta. It definitely holds out to a lot of the decks now. Mermail is not bad. Dark Worlds struggles a little bit just because it constantly pops, constantly has a field presence. Gravekeepers, eh. Mermail, Boojins, meh. Fire Fists, meh. All the matchups it has, it is able to counter almost everything. So the deck is great. Deck profile should be coming soon, if not this week. So I think that should cover everything in terms of updates. Definitely check out Twisted Trickster 35. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Twisted Sister. Anyway, check him out. Check out his project. He definitely wants to get this started as soon as possible. Hit him up. Look out for my Y stuff. Look out for my Card Fight Vanguard stuff. Look out for more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Definitely check out the YGO organization, bringing out more information. Dragons of Legend spoiler list got revealed everything, so a lot of it is really good, a lot of it's kind of eh, and excuse me, Primal Origins coming soon too, so definitely look out for that. This is Viewtiful Joe signing out, and remember, keep calm and henshin a go-go, baby.